Let me ask you a question that's more real than we often admit. When you're in trouble, where do you turn for help? When life gets heavy, when your plans fall apart, when anxiety keeps you up at night, what do you reach for? Some of us turn to people. Some turn to money, some turn to distractions, scrolling, shopping, numbing, escaping. And yet, so often we're still left empty, still tired, still searching. Psalm 121 opens with a moment of reflection, a pause in the chaos. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? It's the question of a soul in need, a heart looking for something steady. But it's not just a question, it's quickly followed by a powerful answer. My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Let that sink in for a second. The one who spoke galaxies into existence, the one who carved the mountains, filled the oceans, designed every detail of this world. He's the source of your help. You don't have to manufacture your own strength. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You don't even have to know exactly what to do next. Because your help comes from the Lord, and that changes everything. This psalm isn't just about hope, it's about direction. It reminds us to lift our eyes. Because when your eyes are down on your circumstances, your fears, your failures, it's easy to lose hope. But when you look up, when you remember where your help truly comes from, something shifts, something strengthens, something awakens in your spirit. You start to realize you're not alone, you're not forgotten, and you're not powerless. Friend, I don't know what mountain you're facing today, but I do know the one who made that mountain, and he is not intimidated by what intimidates you. So let Psalm 121 be your starting point. Not just a poetic passage, but a declaration of faith, a daily reminder to look beyond the noise, the pressure, and the pain, and fix your eyes on the God who never fails. Say it with me. My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. When Psalm 121 begins by lifting our eyes to the hills, it's not just poetic, it's deeply personal. Verses 1 and 2 remind us of something foundational. My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. That means your helper isn't just someone with good intentions. He's not a well-meaning friend who might show up if he remembers. No, your helper is the Creator, the one who designed galaxies, timed the tides, carved the canyons, and painted every sunset. He's that powerful and yet that personal. Because then comes verse 3, He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Take a moment and breathe that in. The God of the universe is watching over you, right now, not just watching the world as a whole, but guarding your steps, caring about your path, making sure you don't slip. And here's the part that stirs my soul every time. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. Think about that. We live in a world where even the most dedicated guards need a break. But God, He doesn't doze off. He doesn't get distracted. He doesn't forget. There's never been a moment when you were out of His sight. Not in the hospital room, not during the sleepless night, not in the silent tears you couldn't explain. He's never missed a second of your story. Now let's move to verses 5 and 6. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. This speaks to something we all long for: constant protection. You don't have to wonder if He's available today and gone tomorrow. You don't have to question if He's only strong in the daylight hours. Day or night, light or dark, joy or sorrow, He is covering you. You see, in ancient times, heat stroke by day and mental affliction at night were genuine fears. But here God says, I'm covering you from every side, what you see coming and what you don't. And I think that speaks to our spiritual life too. Sometimes we worry about the obvious threats, the sun by day, things like job loss, health battles, or relationship tension. But then there's the moon by night, the quieter battles, the inner loneliness, the creeping depression, the haunting regrets. And God says, I'm present in both. I'm shielding you, body, soul, and spirit. Now let's bring it home with verses 7 and 8. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. Friend, that's not just a comfort, it's a covenant. It means that when you walk into the unknown, you're not alone. When you step into the day, into traffic, into meetings, into chaos, God is watching over you. And when you come back home, tired, drained, weary, He's still there. There's a phrase here that stands out. He will watch over your life, not just your body, not just your success, your very life, your breath, your being, your comings and goings, your mornings and nights, your highs and lows. That's the God we serve. Let me pause and ask, have you ever wondered if God is too busy to care about the little things? Have you ever thought, this prayer is too small? Or, God probably has bigger problems to solve? Psalm 121 answers that. It tells you this: if it matters to you, it matters to Him. Why? Because you matter to Him. Because your story is not forgotten. Because you are not unseen. So wherever you are right now, on your lunch break, in the car, on the edge of tears, at the edge of hope, lift your eyes. Let this be your declaration today. The Lord watches over me. He does not sleep. He does not fail. He keeps me now and forevermore. This is not just encouragement. It's truth. It's the anchor that holds when everything else shakes. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to know where your help comes from. And it comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. So friend, let me leave you with this. You don't need to fear the future when you know the one who holds it. You don't have to map out every step or control every outcome or carry the weight of tomorrow on your shoulders. Because the truth is, you were never meant to walk this road alone. Psalm 121 is not a wishful thought. It's not a motivational quote for a bad day. It's a promise, a powerful, unshakable, God-breathed declaration that you are seen, guarded, and led every day in every way. When you rise, He is there. When you weep, He is near. When you don't know which way to turn, His hand is already reaching out. And maybe right now, you're in a season where everything feels uncertain. Maybe life has knocked the wind out of you. Maybe you've been looking for help in all the wrong places. But today is a fresh invitation to lift your eyes away from fear, away from the headlines, away from the pressure to have it all together. Lift your eyes to the hills, because your help is not coming from the world. It's coming from the Lord, the one who never slumbers, the one who walks beside you, the one who will not let your foot slip, the one who guards your life now and forevermore. Let this be more than a message. Let it become your daily declaration. My help doesn't come from money. It doesn't come from politics. It doesn't come from success. My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth, and He does not sleep on me. Can you say that with me? He does not sleep on me. He does not forget me. He is with me now and forever. So take a deep breath today, not because everything is easy, but because you're covered, you're carried, you're seen, and you're never walking alone, because the keeper of your soul, the guardian of your life, never lets go.